I can't believe this, Amanda. So you've been dating a married man all this while?
Wait, do you think that car outside was bought by some young guy? Girl, wake up and stop acting like you're in the other world.
Amanda, this is wrong. It follows the law of karma. Any girl that sleeps with married man will eventually marry a man that will sleep with young girls.
Okay, let that be my introduction. And let me face karma when karma comes. Look, I am done with young guys who sleep with you with so much energy all night long. And in the morning, they don't give you anything. Instead, they want to collect money from you. My dear, right now, I go for chiefs. I mean, old men who don't even have any energy to do anything at night. And then in the morning, guess what? They give you some huge amounts of money. Please.
Anyway, you are free to adopt any philosophy to guide your life. The only thing I can tell you is that any girl that wants to have a stable marriage will not sleep with married men.
Do you know why I asked us to sit down, see today? I kind of feel bad that you're traveling. I don't know why. Well, you have to go, and that's why I decided that, you should come around and let's have each other one more time before you leave for the US.
That I am traveling to US courtesy of your kindness does not mean I'm disappearing from the planet Earth. You can always come to US and help me anytime you want.
I've always known that you'll be there for me. Not like these other girls, huh? That's why I'm never scared of doing anything for you. Sorry. Yes.
Hello, Chief. Good evening.
I know you never call me unless there's a problem. So, what is it this time?
Chief, it's my bank. I have up till the end of the month to increase my customer account balance to 200 million naira, or I'll lose my job.
Well, that's the trend in the banking industry. I mean, you have to go out of your way to raise money for your bank.
That's exactly why I'm calling you, Chief. You helped me get this job. You assisted me get this job. And you would not want me to lose it, would you?
Well, my dear girl, losing that job is entirely dependent on how you handle the demands of your senior managers. I will simply suggest that you give in to their demands and, retain your job.
Please, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, give me a check, whatever it is. At least it's better than bringing in something. It's better than bringing in nothing at all.
I knew this will come. I knew it. Anyway, see me in the office tomorrow.
Thank you, Chief. I'll call you in my way when I'm coming.
All right. You know something? I'm so happy you never worked in the banking industry. You never worked in a bank.
Chief, why do you say so?
Our banks have been taken over by Shylocks. They put so much pressure on the workers, especially the girls, who they force to go out there and get money that's not even in circulation. And in doing that, our girls are reduced to the very pitiable state of corporate prostitutes. Oh, yes. They invade homes, offices, just to do anything, and do anything to raise money for their banks. The mere fact that you never worked in a bank makes me love you so much. Because you're not exposed and you're still fresh.
But I love you so much, Chief. So can I have the visa?
Oh, yeah, yes. Okay. I have your visa and your passport. Silas will give you your ticket, business class.
Please assist me. Help me out. Just give me this money so I can satisfy my manager. I want to keep my job.
Well, what you're asking me to do is equivalent to asking a student who had already passed his examinations to do it all over again. I have done my best for you. I introduced you to Mr. Buckner and instructed him to give you employment, which he did. I quite frankly don't see you as further challenge to me. I have other challenges to face, and that's the truth.
Is it because you had your way with me once? That's why you now see me as nothing?
I didn't say that you were nothing. I'm only trying to let you know that I have tried for you. I've given instructions that you be employed. You have the job. So why don't you go somewhere else and source your money?
Are you going to help me raise this money at all? Look, Chief, I don't want to lose my job. I beg you in the name of God.
Hey, listen. Girls who know what they want don't lose their jobs. Go out of your way and source money. And by the way...
Chief, look, I am your girl. I can do anything.
Who told you that you're my girl? Or my only girl? Who told you that?
Chief, I'll do it. Chief, please, Chief, please. Please, Chief, help me out.
It's okay. No, this is what I think. This is what I think.
I'm sorry. You know, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I'm sorry. Please.
How dare you walk into my office like that? How dare you?
I won't say or do anything to you, but I'll tell you this. The God I serve will surely judge you.
You still haven't told me what you did in my office this early.
Where did you sleep last night?
You mean you walked all the way to my office to ask me a question to which I have already provided an answer? What has come over you, Oge?
I'm very sorry, darling, but you're rant. And you still haven't answered my question. Where did you sleep last night?
Okay. All right. The Honorable Minister for Mines and Power came into town, and you know the way it is. I had to stay over with him through the night. I'm sure that answers your question. Now, may I know why you are here in this office this early?
The Honorable Minister of Mines and Steel was among the entourage that went to China with the president. CNN, BBC, Fox News, and every other news channel have been showing the official visit all day. Why are you lying?
Hey, look, okay, listen. I am sick and tired of all of this. If you want to believe CNN, BBC, or whatever against your husband, so be it.
Look at yourself. Look at yourself. You're not even ashamed of yourself. Is Jessica the only girl in this town? Why do you keep going after all the small girls and just keep embarrassing yourself? Why? know what? You will never know the value of what you have until you lose it.
Honorable Minister traveled with the President without my knowing.
Seriously, you came here to report your manager to the headquarters, to me?
No, sir. That's not what I came to do. I just came to plead with you so you could help me beg him. Just give him more time.
I think you're in the wrong job, my dear. How can you be a banker when you can't even meet targets?
My target is 200 million naira.
And I think Mr. Bankole is being quite lenient with you. I've seen little girls walk into this bank and in less than 1 month they are delivering 1 billion. What are you talking about?
Sir, please. I would not like to lose my job. I beg of you, help me. I've not been able to even raise 200 million. Please, help me talk to him. At least to give me to the end of next month. I'll try and do something. I'll work hard. Please, I do not want to lose this job and he has threatened.
And you know he can make you lose your job very easily. Trust me. All he has to do is write a report, an assessment of sorts that you're incompetent, you can't meet targets. He will write it to us. And us in this question is namely me, once I ascertain the veracity of his claims.
Please.
What are you doing this evening? Meet me in Colony's Hotel at the end of work today. Okay? We'll talk about it there. I'm sure there'll be a way out. I know. Cheers about how to make it the next 30 minutes.
Can you give me just one reason? Just one reason why I should retain you here as my manager?
Sir, I am the one running this company, the one making all the profits. You are retaining me in this company because I am the best, and you know that I am the best, sir.
Is that what you think? That you're the best?
Sir, I don't just think. I know that I am the best, and with all due respect, sir, you know that I am the best.
Okay. Good. Do you know who invaded my privacy this morning? My wife. My wife walked into this entire complex, walked through all the offices, through and through, and walked into my office without anyone stopping her.
You know, sir, we needed someone who is going to stop your extramarital affairs that is surely digging deep into the finances of this company. Your wife seems to be the only authority that can stop that. And we decided to allow her to come into this office today and see what we have been seeing on a daily basis.
Are you talking to me like that? In fact, you're fired and this is permanent.
Excuse me, sir. I want to save you the stress before you say more than necessary. Here, this is my letter of resignation. I am leaving this company and I am not coming back. Don't bother to pay me anything.
Hey, come back here, come back! What is this nonsense?
My letter of resignation, sir.
And who told you that this is accepted? This is unacceptable. You are not going anywhere.
Says who? Sir, I am a certified manager in this country, registered to manage companies, and I have the fundamental right to go where I want to go and live where I want to live. You know, you have gotten so used to this language, you are fired. And I have decided that I'm not going to make myself available for further insults. I'm leaving this company and I want you to take over the management of your company. And let us see how this company is going to survive with all the lousy, miserable women you keep in all the streets of the City of Light. Bye-bye, sir.
Amanda, don't tell me this is your car.
Hello. Is there any big deal about the car? Oh, you really think we have the same class, isn't it?
No, I never said so. I'm just appreciating the...
Please. I really don't think I have all the time. Meanwhile, where's Jessica?
I don't know. When I was leaving the house to go get something, she wasn't around. But have you called her?
Yeah, I tried calling her severally. Her phone has been off. I don't know. Okay, you just help me tell her that I came around, okay?
Listen, I'm going to ask Mr. Bankole to cut you some slack, give you some more time to meet your targets. But at least you have to meet at least 60% of the given customer account target. Alright?
I was thinking that you just tell him to let me be.
Jessica, you cannot be left alone. You are the business. And the business needs money. We cannot exist as a banking entity without money.
Okay. Fair enough. But could you transfer me, to the regional headquarters? I think then things will be easy for me. The demands will be less. Please.
That's a misnomer. Everybody think it's easy at the headquarters. It's not. That's actually where I hold sway. In the headquarters, you're required to meet targets between $500 million to $1 billion. You can't even come up with 200 million. How in the world will you do that?
Well, you'll be in charge there.
It's nothing. There's no consequence. I'm in charge there. There are men high in the hierarchy, you know. Come on. The hierarchy is high. We have GMs, we have CEOs, you know. We have people like that. We have chairmen, board of directors to please. They create this tension, and we in order pass it over to people underneath us. We need money. My dear, why are you pretending like you don't know what the given situation is? We need you to come up with the money. You're a beautiful woman. Use your God-given endowment and chase after the money the way other girls are. And you'll get it. You will supersede the target. Trust me.
Even the regional manager is not bothered. As long as money is coming in. They don't care if you are a corporate prostitute or not.
Listen, I'm tired. You know that was a crazy one, so let me get some sleep, okay? You go and take care of yourself. Ask my driver to drop you off at home, okay? Be a good girl. Ask my driver to drop you off at home.
Please. This is what you do when you know what you have done.
What have I done?
You still haven't told me what happened to the 50,000 euros I put in my blue briefcase in the room. Or am I just going to imagine that the money woke up on its own, had its bath, dressed up, and traveled out of my briefcase? The cleaners don't go into my room. You are the only one with access to my room.
When you were keeping your money, did you tell me? Look, with the way you spend money extravagantly these days, I'm sure you know perfectly well where your money is. Okay? Why are you trying to start up a fight? Why?
I'm trying to start up a fight, because I'm asking for my money. My own money. Look, you obviously don't know what it takes to make a man. It takes just one man to make a woman. It takes an entire community to make a man. I'd like you to realize that.
Chief, please, I'm not in the mood for your weird proverbs, okay? When I ask you about what happens in your office, do you answer me? Or you just shove me away and cut me short? Sincerely speaking, you think you have a right to ask me what goes on in this house?
I don't blame you. So I, Chief Akpangbo, I have no right to ask what goes on in my house?
No, you don't.
I really don't blame you at all. I mean, where would I blame you when you already have helped yourself with a paltry 50,000 euros? You're going gaga, huh?
I want to know, Jessica, why do you have to ask Chief Akpangbo for money? Is he the only rich man in this city?
I don't understand why you're flaring up, really. I just asked a simple question. Is Chief Akpangbo the person that got you the car? It's supposed to be a yes or a no.
Look, whoever bought me that car is none of your business. You just stay away from Chief, okay, if you know what is good for you.
Wait.
What is it?
Are you dating Chief?
Jessica.
Am I dating Chief?
Look, Jessica, you can mingle with any other man in this city and I won't say a word. But Chief Akpangbo, you stay away from him because he doesn't joke with me and I don't joke with him. If you know what is good for you, stay away from him or else you get your nails burning.
Yes.
No? I know you're at home and I'm sure Madam is with you. Anyways, I am not going to waste your time. Oh, can we see tonight?
Well, I'm sorry we cannot see this night. Once I retire home for, to rest after business. I don't like going out afterwards.
Fine. I understand that Jessica asked you to give her some money to complete her customer account balance. I don't want you to give her that money.
Well, like I said, I'm already at home. It's gonna be a bit difficult for me to come out. But why don't you just call me during business hours? So that we have this whole thing sorted out. But I can assure you, your observations are noted, and once we see, we'll definitely have it sorted out.
Okay then. Good night. My regards to Madame. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Very certain that you're 100% sure, deep down in your heart, that you've deceived me with your lies now.
Why are you always doing this? Why? Is there no time that we can both have ourselves one in each other's arms like this and have fun without quarreling? Are you calling me a liar?
Because that is exactly what you've become. Can you swear on your life now that it's not one of those countless girls that just called you?
There is no countless girlfriend that called me. The call that just came in is a call from a business associate of mine. Why can't you just trust your husband? Why?
Trust me, honey, you don't want to go into the issue of trust with me. But I will tell you this. If you ever infect me with any of the sexually transmitted diseases that you're surely going to catch from those girls that you're sleeping with, I will never forgive you.
Do you still remember what happened the last time you came here? I was busy explaining myself to you. All you did was to walk out on me. You walked out on Pastor Desmond. I only hope that today will not record a repetition. I hope so.
Pastor, you can't totally blame me on that. I mean, I was surprised that my pastor could ask me for sex.
And what is wrong if I ask you for sex? Am I not a human being?
I'm not saying you're not a human being, of course you are. But you are an ordained man of God, by God. This would be wrong if you do it.
No. Sister Jessica, I'm really disappointed at you. Honestly. I can't believe that you're denying me of what you give wholeheartedly to men out there. Now you want me to move the church account to a bank of your choice. A bank that I don't even like. But I agree to do it. You must be able to show a sign of commitment. Make me understand that I can trust you. Huh? Something like a collateral. You know? Good. Yeah. Church accountant is preparing the check. You have done your own part. I will do mine.
Pastor, this is really absurd. I mean, it is wrong. We've just committed sin. And in the office of God, it's unthinkable and unimaginable. I feel dirty.
You're wrong, Jessica. You see, Christianity has grown beyond orthodox restrictions. We are now in the era of grace. A lot of people think that it's a curse to make love to somebody, where rather it's enjoyment. We are enjoying ourselves. Yeah, come in. Yeah, accountant.
Yeah, here's the check you asked me to prepare, Pastor.
Yes.
50 million naira.
That's wonderful.
You know that in, Pastor?
No, you can go.
All right.
Okay. So, sister, this is a check. 50 million naira. So what I need you to do now is open up an account with that, then give me the checkbook.
Thank you very much, Pastor. I mean, you're a lifesaver. You've just saved us all.
You're welcome.
I owe you one.
Listen, you don't have to say much. We have started the process. As long as we keep doing this thing we just did now, we'll keep doing it, keep doing it, you know. I'll keep pumping money into that account. You know, this one is if you scratch my back. I scratch your back. Huh? You're a very sweet girl.
Pastor, have to run alongside. I meet other clients.
No problem. Sister Jessica.
Yes, I have found someone who has a solution to all your problems. A friend of mine, a billionaire, is coming into town tonight. I'm thinking you should come around and meet with him.
Are you kidding? No, Chief. Look, if this is a joke, you stop it. You're serious?
Of course I'm serious. Forget about fact that the last time we met didn't end well, but I love you. I love you like a friend, you know. So, why don't you come to Bliss Gardens and Suites tonight? And let me introduce you to the man who can give you a fixed deposit of up to $1 billion.
Oh, wait, 1 billion. Okay, Chief, thank you so much. I'll be there, okay?
I'll see you then, my dear.
Chief, I came as you instructed. I really need this money. I need it to increase my personal account balance. And that is why I'm here to meet you.
This is me. I'm very glad you came, and I must tell you I'm very impressed with your personality.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sure oh, sorry. Yes.
Who is visiting us again this time around?
If you must know, my darling, Alhaji Gambo is visiting. Do you have a problem with that?
Is this your way of saying you're not coming home tonight?
Well, we are trying to put some machineries in motion. And as soon as that is done, I will start coming home, okay? Thank you.
Just hang up.
That must be your wife.
Yeah, of course. You have a problem with that?
No, not at all.
So let us not deviate, okay?
Yeah.
Good. Yes, this is Alhaji Gambo I told you about. Alhaji Gambo is son to the popular Alhaji Chiroma. As you may well know, Alhaji Chiroma has one of the biggest farms in the North Central. He is visiting, and I thought to myself, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have you, sit one-on-one with him, have a chat with him, especially with regards to the whole lot that we've been talking about. All right? My dear friend, Alhaji Gambo, this is Jessica. I know I've told you a bit about her. She works with Placid Bank, marketing officer. I am hoping, and seriously too, I'm hoping that this union, will be a very strong one, and you do well to play a part in her life.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, Jessica. Merely looking at her, I wonder if I can resist getting involved. But I have one little concern, and it has to do with the story about bank executives exploiting their workforce, sending them out there to go and hustle for money. I am worried about Jesse's case, and Jesse, I must tell you one thing. I will do everything in my power to help you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Well, I've always trusted that you will be there for me. All right, I don't think it would be a bad idea to toast to that.
Yeah. Toast.
All right, so I'm sure that by now you should be getting married.
I called actually to inform you that I have floated a stock company. I remember you once told me you have interest in stocks. The company I just formed is an opportunity for you to realize your dreams, because it's a stock company solely into stock business.
I'm very surprised you left my husband without telling me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but your husband was into this business of saying every day you are fired. Every other day he will tell me you are fired. I decided on my own to end the nonsense once and for all. I resigned honorably. And I'm calling you this night to inform you that I hold nothing against you. In fact, I hold you in high esteem.
Well, your call is very much appreciated, but this is not the kind of conversation we should discuss over the phone.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So, may I know where you want me to meet you, the time, so we can meet face to face, sit down, and discuss the business? I want to tell you one thing, that when it comes to making business decisions, that you are far better than your husband. And I want to work with you
Thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment. How about I check my schedule? How is tomorrow? Is tomorrow okay for you?
Tomorrow, beautiful. You tell me the time you're coming, I will be there.
Alright then, I'll call you at noon.
I'll be waiting for that call.
Alright, good night and thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't tell me you've not had your shower. Why are you waiting for me?
I am waiting for you because you are my husband. And we are going to go and have a shower together and then come and eat together.
Eat together at this time?
Yes.
Well, something occurs to me that you're not conscious of the things you say about dieting.
What are you saying in essence? That I need to lose some weight?
No. What I'm trying to explain to you is that those of us on the fat side should not be eating at this time. It's late, okay? It is very late.
Perhaps we should go to the gym together.
Oh, spare me all of that.
You are trying everything you can to make this boat rock. And at the end of the day, you have only yourself to blame for it.
I understand. I understand you very well.
Alaji, I'm sorry, but nothing can happen without protection. Nothing at all. That means you don't trust me, Jesse? Alaji, of course I trust you. I trust you, that's why I'm here in the first place. After I came into this room with you. I mean, even if I refused, you still forced me into doing this. And now I accepted to play with you. But I cannot do it without protection. It is so unclean and unhealthy. Anything can happen. I cannot. Not without condom. Jessica, you are afraid I will give you disease? Me, Alaji, I will give you disease? Listen, Jessica, I promise you. Wallahi, I'm going to put 300 million, 300 in your bank. I'll put it in a fixed deposit for 1 year. I will not touch it. Cool? I mean, a man who can do that should be trusted to be clean and healthy. Cool? Alaji, I've never done this before. But Jessica, listen. Me too, I have never trusted any of these new generation banks with my money. This is the first time I am doing it. I am starting with you. You know why? Because I trust you. I mean, that trust should be reciprocated. Oh, Jesse, don't disappoint me, huh? Oh, Jesse, baby.
Yeah, come in.
Good day, sir. You sent for me.
These 2 checks did not fly. May I know why?
The check bounced?
Are you asking me? What kind of marketer are you? Why are you lodging crafty checks into our sundry accounts? And who do you think is going to pay for all the charges? No, tell me. Who?
I'm sorry, sir. Please, sincerely, this is not a... No, it can't be. The person who gave me this check is a very credible person. And please, just give me today to rectify it.
You better do.
I thought you had called me because you wanted us to come here and play. I'm not comfortable with the look on your face.
Help me explain that.
Explain what?
Your friend Alhaji Gambo had me raw all through the night. Didn't he tell you? Now his check has bounced.
But he just called me.
He just called you. And what did he say?
He told me that he asked you to come to Mina, and you refused.
What Chief, do you sincerely expect me to leave my job? To go over to Mina only to fuck Alhaji Gambo raw again? God, is that why his check would bounce?
Listen, I assisted you as a friend and I introduced you to the man who would ordinarily have helped you solve all your bank problems concerning account balance and all that crap. He asked for one thing, just one thing. Come to Mina. And you refused. Are you now going to stand here and blame me? I think you should just blame yourself.
And I have a number that I can reach him with at least.
He gave you all his numbers?
4 of numbers he gave to me are not going through. They switched off.
Listen, Alhaji Gambo is a hot-tempered man. As a matter of fact, you must have missed a lifetime opportunity. And I don't want to go into all of this anymore. I'm tired. As a matter of fact, I don't want to play. Get out of my sight.
What am I going to do now? I have sacrificed and compromised my body without protection. Still, I have nothing to show for it.
Can you just get out?
I want to see Pastor Desmond.
Pastor Desmond is no longer here.
Well, I don't know how you're going to do it. I want a contact address to see him. It is very urgent. He gave me a check last week and that check has bounced.
See, I'm the accountant of this church. And if there's anything that has to do with banks, checks and money, I'm in charge. And for the check you're talking about, I ordered the bank not to honor it.
You did what? How could you do that? You were the same person that gave me the check, and in presence of you, Pastor Desmond opened an account with me. So what are you talking about? How could you stop the check from clearing? Why would you do something like that?
Okay, like I said before, Pastor Desmond is no longer here.
What?
He has been transferred to the headquarters. And if you care to know, Pastor Desmond has been expelled from the body of pastors.
What?
See, young lady, in this church, we preach holiness, purity of heart, body, soul, and mind. We preach the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. We preach the second coming, that without holiness, no eyes can see God. So, men who constantly sleep with women of easy virtue has no place in the house of God. Such men cannot be allowed to shepherd his people in this place. And as you can see, we are expecting a new pastor. When he comes, he will see no problem with our old account because we have no problem with our old bankers for 20 years. That's the young lady.
I have been used by all. Even God has abandoned me. What do I do now?
All your colleagues have improved on their customer account balances except you. And I called you here to tell you that I'm giving you only 2 weeks to do something about it, or you resign on your own. It will be a big blow if you're being fired for lack of competence. So check yourself properly. If you cannot cope, you better drop your resignation letter and leave.
I know, sir, but
I don't want to hear you say a word. We need money to be in business. So if you can't give us money, you better leave. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Jessica, this is Chief Oluyen, President and CEO of Brown 12 Constructions Limited. Chief, this is my friend Jessica that I told you about.
The pleasure is mine, Chief.
You're welcome.
And thank you very much for seeing me.
Chief, we came to see if you could help her salvage her career. You know, she's on the verge of losing her job because she has not met the target that she was given. We came to see if there's anything you could do for us.
Whatever I can do will depend on the amount we are looking at.
100 million would do the job.
100 million naira?
Yes, sir.
Wow. That is going to be a problem. Anyway, I would have loved to help you, but the truth is that I don't have cash now.
No, Chief, it's not compulsory that you bring the whole 100 million. I mean, anything you give to me at this point would go a long way saving my career. Please, Chief, do this for me, please.
Unless I have to close the account I opened for you and use the money to open another for her.
How can you say that, Chief? The pressure will be back on me the moment you close the account now. I just don't know where else to go to, that's why I came here.
You see, I made an order for 20 caterpillars from Italy. They are to be delivered early next month. I'm sorry, Jessica. Believe me, I don't have money now. Okay.
Sandra, could you please at least allow him to withdraw 50 million from your account so as to help me open mine? Sandra, it will go a long way for me. You know it. You know what I'm facing in the office.
Jessica, I'm sorry, but your request is not acceptable. I don't want anything to happen to my cabal. I mean, I can't try to salvage a drowning lady and drown myself. I'm sorry.
Who is that coming?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you doing?
You sent for me?
Yeah. You see, I recall I told you that it would be a blow in your career if you allow yourself to be fired for incompetency. You did not do what they required you to do, and I've just called you to give you this letter. Your job as a marketing officer with Plastic Bank PLC has been terminated. And I wish you success in your future endeavors.
I tried. I did. You should just give me more time. I was working on something. I was.
You see, termination of appointments in the bank follows the process. And the process will always lead to the letter we have just served you. So, I wish you luck in your future endeavors. Good day.
Where am I going to hide? Why did this have to happen now?
Men are wicked. They're so wicked. They showed me no mercy. So in return, I would not show them any mercy. What's wrong with you?
Chief Apambo collected the car he gave to me. And you know what? He had the guts to tell me never to call him again. Girl, do you know what that man did to me? That man used me and dumped me. God, I am so going to show that man.
Amanda, Chief Apambo as a man is not the issue. The problem that we have is with men in general. And it is high time that we women stand up and say no. Because they're using us and they're dumping us.
That man gave me hope. He gave me so much hope. And then dashed it. Finished.
came to tell you that I've been sacked.
What? You're not serious, are you?
I have been used. Done. Just like a tissue paper. This is the end of the road for me. Everything is against me. Everybody is against me. I blame the world for my woes, but I blame myself more. I ought to have realized that God is the ultimate. I had many options to choose from. Why did I settle for this option that brought me sorrow and pain? I compromised myself, all in the name of becoming employed. Now I feel like ending my own life. I need God in my life. God, I need you in my life. Come into my life and save me.
My dear, for anyone to succeed in this world of sin, that person must surrender under the supremacy of the resurrected Christ. For the Bible says that we should flee from sin and abstain from every appearance of evil. This is an express instruction from the Word of God. Men who want to succeed or hoping to succeed in this very life by wallowing in one sin or the other will always end up in frustration. Pains. Oh yes, pains. The Bible said that the devil has come to steal, kill, and destroy. He has no good mission for anybody. He will lead you into one disgrace or the other, into one pain or the other, into one trouble or the other. But glory be to God. The Bible says that the Son of God has come, that we might have life, not ordinary life, not just with this kind of life that has no meaning, but life in abundance, life in fullness. Satan can never give you any peace. There's no peace from him. Jesus is the source of permanent peace, and that is why you must surrender your life to him. If Jesus takes over your life today, you will never remain the same. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Father, your daughter has surrendered her life to you. Lord, she have realized herself. All she have realized.